this vlog wasn't supposed to go this way. I should have mentioned this at the end of the vlog, but then I realized I already ended the vlog. So now I am back in the intro, kind of starting again before the vlog starts. By the time this vlog starts, you'll see I'm not even clean, but I'm clean right now. What I wanted to say at the end of the vlog is that the minute you do press that start button and following the passion, this burning thing that's inside of you that you really want to start, you'll actually realize that every time you wake up, you'll feel more fulfilled. You'll feel as though you're in your element, and you'll feel as though you're finally stepping into your purpose. That is all I wanted to say by the time this vlog ended, but I didn't get to say it, so now I said it. And now let's get into the intro and the beginning of this vlog. Enjoy. Bye. Morning. Hi, how are you? Are you still alive? I don't feel like Yolz is alive right now. There's a lot that can happen for me to feel alive again. I feel like I'm in a rut, guys. I am losing money by the day. I am not lying to you. I am losing money by the day, and what I mean by that is the more I slump, the more I sleep, the more I slumber, I am letting my ideas go by without any cash money coming in, and I do not want to see myself in the same place that I am at next year this time. So I'm about to change that, and I want to take you with me. First things first, I need to get out of these clothes because I have realized the minute I wake up and I stay in pajamas the whole day, even if I do some work, I don't do it in the best of my abilities. I don't give it my all, and I'm most likely going to work for about 2 or 3 hours and then go to the couch, grab a blankie, cozy up with my family and watch TV. And I don't think that's the healthiest of things right now, especially with everything going on. My mental health is taking a little bit of a strain, and it's a lazy one, so I don't want to lose money. This is why I am going to get out of this rut, okay? And I am going to take this off. I was thinking there. Did you see that thinking face? I'm going to wash this hair, I'm going to wash this face, wash this body. Can I go show you guys something? That's what I was thinking about. Should I actually show them? Someone needs to shave. And embarrassing as this is, gooby, but I'm getting out of this rut. Did I say gooby enough? Ufezile needs me every single second. Yes, Titi? I'm here. Sweetie? What's the matter, sweetie? So Fez clearly needs mommy's attention, but mommy's not gonna give it to him. No, I've given him enough. I've given him at least 2 hours of this morning. For now, it's time to give me some time. So I'm gonna escape to my bathroom, get a good shower, get a good clean, look presentable. Even my skin has been complaining, guys. Gooby. Did I say gooby enough? Gooby. So yeah, I'm gonna escape from this one. I need to shave, evidently, and yeah, let's get out of this space. Honeys, I am clean. I am cleanly shaven. Yes. This is a birthmark, by the way. I always feel so conscious about my armpits. I know some of you guys have asked me what I use to keep them clear, like they're not dark, and I don't know how to always answer that question, so I generally just say I use deodorant spray. When I was younger, I think around 16, I was told by another friend of mine, who I don't know where she learned this from. She said to me, use deodorant sprays rather than roll on your armpits, because over time your armpits darken if you using roll on from like teenagehood right up until adulthood. I don't know if this is true at all, but that's what I did. And well, to be quite honest with you, my armpits have never ever been dark before. I still use deodorant spray. Here and there I'll use roll on, just because I do get quite a lot of PR and I try to use whatever products I have. Sometimes I give it away, but right now I'm using it roll on. I use the Nivea black and white roll on, and it hasn't darkened them, but I also do think genetics do play a role. My mom's armpits are like this. My sister's armpits, I think they're pretty much also quite clear. Mine are actually gray. They're not like 100% clear, as you can see. This is its true color. And then yeah, I just shaved, obviously. That's why I'm showing them off. I'm like, can you see my arms? Over here, I think I over shaved. It looks a little scarred there. Yeah, I always hurt myself there, I always cut myself. What I was supposed to be saying is I am clean, I am here, I am ready, and I'm feeling like I should be creating content. So what I'm going to do is create some content for Instagram, because I have not actually done that in a minute. My skin just wasn't doing well. It is that time of the month and I've been breaking out worse than usual, as you can see. I just don't know what's happening with my hormones. Like, I actually even suspected that I'm pregnant, but thankfully Red Robot came along and she was like, nah babes, you ain't. But yeah, I just don't like what's going on with my face, but it's getting better. It's smooth overall. Anyway, I'm gonna create some Instagram content. I'm thinking of actually filming a video for Instagram and making the setup look a little bit more presentable. Don't ask why I do my bed a traditional way. I just think I went with hubby's way when we got married. I don't know, like, I still ask myself, do we actually need all these pillows? 1 2 3 4 5 on one side and another 5, so we've got 10 pillows on our bed. It's so unnecessary. Let's do that. Yeah, that looks just about right, doesn't it? This is my usual setup. Sometimes I show yeah, this frames this frame nicely. Y'all stop playing. Okay, I am feeling so much better. Can you tell? Like, my spirit is lifted. I don't know if it's because I'm clean or because I shaved. Did I mention that I also shaved my legs? My legs are smooth. That's so smooth. I'm so happy. And the fact that I am wearing PJ pants. By the way, on a random note, since we're being random, I am also wearing a swimming costume. It is one of the best swimming costumes I've ever bought from Woolies. It's padded. It makes my boobs feel good, especially that time of the month when they're a bit bigger. I just feel like right, you know. Now to talk about finances. I know this is a conversation that people just don't like to talk about, but honeys, let's just get serious right now. Sizotini about life. Can we sit around the table together as sisters and actually discuss how we're gonna get our life? Okay, this is the time when we need to be re-strategizing like we are crazy. Okay, I was actually saying to a friend of mine that there's no better time than now to find ways and rethink our old strategies, to pivot and find a springboard. No matter a springboard, wherever you can find a springboard where you can jump on it and find yourself in a new level. Okay, a level where you are still making an income, hopefully one plus, you know. Multiple streams of income is probably the best way to do it. If you have a skill, now is the time to put your skill on paper. If you can, create the ebooks that you've been thinking about doing, create the courses, the guides, the master classes that you want to conduct. Listen, I don't think there will be a time as this where more and more people are finding themselves spending so much more time on their phones than any other time. Even those who don't have the most data during this time, bazami plan to get the data. So if they can make a plan to get the data, they can make a plan to buy your ebook. Okay, the other day I was even brainstorming with myself, thinking to myself, I've read a lot of CVs in my life. I've conducted interviews. I've hired even a junior in my old workplace as well. And I was like, I know how CV writing should be. I've worked with HR and recruitment, a recruitment agency to be exact as well, to look at what they look at in terms of structuring, you know, the recruitment process, the interview process, scenario planning, all of those things. I was like, wouldn't it be great to actually relook at people's CVs and edit them for them? But then I don't have the time. I really don't, which is why I'm sharing this idea to somebody who has those writing skills firstly, and who doesn't mind going and reading up on what a perfect CV should look like. And I'm like, why don't I know a lot of people who are doing CV writing for other people, who are wording things in a concise but clear manner that's understandable for the potential employer, but also sells the person's skills, the person's strengths? And I don't know who's doing that, so why don't you do that? You know, I was also thinking, like, there are so many other things like winter right now. Winter essentials are the thing. Who is creating better knits than Zaful? You know, who's printing them, who's doing merch? If you've got a squad or following, why aren't you creating something for yourself? Think about it. If you, for instance, the CV idea, if you actually did CV writing for people or CV correcting for people and charge them 50 rand. I were to do it, I would first have the person send me their CV, obviously pay the fee of 50 rand, and then I send them back a template which would be structured to what I think their CV should look like. It wouldn't have the wording, but the structure. They are then responsible for actually inputting everything. So in other words, if somebody sends me a CV that's got their school and personal information, and then it's got their qualification, then it's got a snippet about themselves, and not enough meat in a sense, I'll give them a template that does actually require you to insert paragraphs or descriptions, you know, but a 2-pager, keeping it concise. That template is what the person can then run with going forward. Of course, after they fill that template in, they send it back to me. I then reword everything, sort of be the copyright, calling things like, you know, if they say they are hardworking, I can say that they're resilient, yeah, and sort of professionalize the words that they have used. You know, if somebody says I am responsible, I could use the word reliable, team worker, independent worker, at the same time interpersonal skills, people skilled, you know, whatever it is, and possibly help them get their CV to a point where it was pretty basic to a point where it's professional. But that's pretty easy, you know, it's not actually that difficult. You can literally do this without the actual skills. You can go on Google, find out where you can get CV templates, and then learn your way up while helping other people as well. So again, build the plane as you fly it. So yeah, I thought of that idea, and I was thinking, if you want to take it, take it. 50 rand, and after you've done 1,000 CVs, how much is that? You do the math, baby. You just need 1,000 CVs to reach your first 50,000 rand, and over time you just work on referrals. You can create templates that are only accessible to the people that you are giving them to, so that they're not allowed to share it. There's a lot of ways around, you know, killing the cat in a sense. Oh, I shouldn't be using those words. There are a lot of cat lovers out there. Let me not use such words. But yeah, I've just been thinking around ways of us innovating and creating a solution to serve the current need of the nation, to serve people are looking for jobs. People are constantly looking for jobs. Students right now don't know what to be doing. What can students do during this time? They could tutor other people, they could teach people study techniques, something I used to do in varsity. Teach people how to find the right study technique for themselves. And if you don't know, again, please go and read up, Google it. I'm not going to be your Google today. I'm just giving you guys ideas. Finding the right study techniques. These things may not be useful today as it is present day right now, as in we're not going to school tomorrow, we're not going back to varsity tomorrow, but if we are going to go back next year, these are things where your business is going to start seeing the boom that it needs. But you have to start the ground and foundation work now, you know, start that work now. So in your spare time, in your time where you are scrolling through Instagram, try to think of ways that you could potentially serve your complex, you know, serve the people around you, serve your neighbors. Something else that I was also thinking of is nobody's doing the recycling in our complex. Nobody's doing it in our neighboring complex. In fact, a lot of our neighbors do not have that recycling person. For me to recycle, I have to have a separate bag where I put everything that I'm recycling and then take it to the depot, so to call it. And it's a mission. It's quite a mission to do on my own. But if I had the time, I would actually, you know, hire 3 to 5 people to start doing formal collections here in my complex, and possibly in our neighboring complexes as well. And that would be a lot of money, not only for me, it would feed so many other families. But yeah, these are things that I'm literally constantly thinking about. The one thing I know, which is why I got up and I washed myself, is the fact that I cannot go hungry having 2 hands, having 2 feet. Even if I did not have these and I did not have my legs and my feet, I have this. And this grey mat, the things that are underneath here, are vital for providing for myself. So I am definitely not going to go hungry having the brain that I have. So I just want to encourage you, you know, geza, ube right, ube ready, ube relevant. Right now we need relevance. We don't need you to be sitting on your phone. You are scrolling, following, watching other people follow their dreams, watching other people seeing their visions come to life, seeing their very thoughts come to fruition. why aren't you doing anything about that? You know, even if you're a student, I challenge you. Even if you are sitting at home and you're a teenager, I challenge you to start looking around you, find the need, and let us actually make money. Let's not sleep and let our money sleep. Let us make money while we are still young, while we still have the energy that we do. It's not just about me feeding fares, it's also about me creating a legacy for my future generations. You know, I know I'm preaching. I know Sis Yolz is here to preach right now. That is not why I sat down here, but I do want to really get us up and get us going, because I'm feeling it. I'm clean, Gogo. My armpits are shaved, so I am feeling like you may need this talk. They're great idea creation brainstormers, people, but when it comes to implementation, it's a big struggle. Kind of like our government sometimes, but you know, we won't talk about that. You gotta start. You have to start, okay? If you sleep, our money sleeps. I want to make money in my sleep. That is why I got up today. That is why I'm putting up this video. That is why I'm putting this video up, and guaranteed this video will be monetized. This video will create income for me. It's the most simplest example, okay? But it had to take one first video for me to start making money today. Even though it took a long time, right now every single video that I do put out there makes me money in my sleep. But if I don't put out a video, I know I have loss of income. If I miss a full week or 2 weeks of not creating, I have potentially lost a few thousands of potential income, okay? And that is probably the simplest example of me saying I want to make money in my sleep. And when I do sleep and slumber, I don't make any money. If I laze around and I don't put out content, I don't make any money. Yeah, that is it for this vlog. Wow, I did not know we would even get here. But yeah, I hope go to uvugile, right, already, relevant, and you are ready to set that alarm. Set that alarm, babes. Even if it says Google whatever supplier that you are looking for, or Google how to edit CVs, Google ways to make money without any skill. Listen, there are so many resources out there. Yo, dear preacher again. How did I even get here again? Just do it. That's all I want to say in this vlog. It wasn't planned. It was never supposed to get here. But hey, like I said, my armpits are clean and now I feel like I can preach. I'm out. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. There is definitely more content like this that is coming. I am feeling it. So just subscribe, join the Yolz channel family. It's absolutely free and I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me, and I really hope that you're gonna get up and go. Bye.